years old, I joined a small group along with my friend, C. It started as a fun and relaxed space for jokes, debates, and discussions. However, as time went on, the group expanded, and drama began to unfold. The first major incident was my breakup with my ex, which caused some people to leave the group, but many of us remained, and that's when more interpersonal conflicts and negative experiences started to arise. One particularly traumatic event occurred when I was almost sexually assaulted by a friend, Jay, who was 19 years old at the time. It took me a long time to open up about it to my closest friends, and even now, they only know parts of the full story. Eventually, Jay and one of my friends had a toxic breakup, after which he left the group. I didn't encounter him again until this year. To my surprise, Jay returned to the group because he had started dating C. I had confided in her about my experience with Jay, sharing a condensed version of what happened. I believed she would understand, as she had previously claimed to have gone through a similar situation with another friend, but my belief in her support shattered when I saw her and her joking around as if they were good friends, even laughing about an incident where he had slapped her on the behind. It seemed clear that she didn't fully believe or support me. When I confronted her about dating Jay, she dismissed my concerns, claiming that what he did wasn't that bad and that I should try to be happy for her. Against my better judgment, I tried to be friendly towards Jay, engaging in conversations with him to address my discomfort with his past actions. I even allowed him to hang out in our group's usual spot without causing any trouble. Surprisingly, everyone seemed to accept him without questioning his behavior or considering whether I felt comfortable with his presence. Meanwhile, as I struggled to regain my mental well-being, I became involved with another guy, A, who was 19 years old. Looking back, I deeply regret engaging in any romantic interactions with him, considering that he was already in a toxic relationship at the time. I should have immediately rejected any involvement with him, as I do not condone cheating. However, I found it difficult to assert myself. Once I finally ended his previous relationship, we decided to wait and maintain a casual involvement before officially becoming a couple, allowing him time to process his emotions after the breakup. Unfortunately, things took a downward turn when A began neglecting me in favor of other girls. He frequently spent nights at the house of a girl from our group. Initially, I felt a twinge of jealousy, but I tried to brush it off. However, our texting, physical affection, and overall connection started to diminish. There were moments when it felt like he was actively avoiding me. Eventually, everything reached a breaking point, and I found solace in growing closer to R, who is A's best friend and housemate. R knew everything about A and shared that A had expressed interest in kissing the girl he was spending time with. Other members of the group confirmed that A had also acted inappropriately or flirted with various girls within and beyond our circle. Although I felt angry, my predominant emotion became sadness as I processed everything. A few days after our confrontation, R reached out to me and claimed that he still had feelings for me. However, he revealed that he planned to go overseas for work after this year and suggested giving our relationship another chance upon his return. Part of me was glad to hear this news, even though I knew it would upset my best friend and that I should not grant A another opportunity. However, shortly afterward, I discovered that he had made the same promise to C. When I confronted him, he claimed that he only said it to me because he wanted to prevent me from harming myself, aware of my struggles with self-harm. C had developed feelings for A after her breakup with J, despite my request for her to wait until I had moved on from my own feelings for him. Clearly, she did not heed my request. Now, she openly flirts with A in front of me while complaining to others in our group about her desire for love, even though she receives the same neglect and disregard that I experienced. To add insult to injury, I recently discovered that C had stolen my lip gloss during the first week of the new school term. She lied about it repeatedly, changing her story each time. Initially, she claimed her mother gave it to her, then she said she found it among her mother's possessions. Later, she said she discovered it on the stairs at the school entrance, and to someone else, she claimed to have found it on the grass. It seemed contradictory, especially for someone who claims to be germaphobic. I witnessed her using my lip gloss in front of me, which made it even more difficult to understand why she would use a random lip gloss that she allegedly found. During our argument, C deflected by bringing up her difficult home life, which shares some similarities with mine except for the types of abuse and mental health struggles. I ended up apologizing for escalating the conflict over lip gloss, but it still bothers me. This is not the entirety of the drama within the group, these are merely the issues that directly involve me. I am exhausted from constantly being surrounded by chaos and drama. I am tired of people gossiping about each other behind their backs, and I'm weary of bearing the responsibility of checking on everyone's well-being and continually resolving conflicts. Specific individuals, such as C, A, and J, have proven to be pathological liars. Since the lip gloss incident, I have felt a significant awkwardness within the group. I'm certain that C has said something about it, although I am unsure about the details. I will be moving at the end of the year, but I am considering moving sooner because I believe it will provide a better home environment and liberate me from this stress and constant drama. It will be an opportunity to start fresh, leaving behind these burdens and beginning a new chapter of my life.